then that's the problem.
Yeah.
That would be a problem then.
Yeah, but if she's too much into a relationship and then my wife cuss her out, it's like, you're
Yeah.
right. She was too into it, but why did you go that far? You could have talked to me. We could have dealt with that. You can hold your, temper together a little more than cussing her out. You know what I'm saying? You think
All
I'm,
right, we
completely
have a
wrong, or-
question
Oh, yeah.
in the chat, Ashley.
All right. What is the question?
It says,
you
who
can
comes
scroll up and
first?
down on the OBS too, right?
oh,
Maybe.
I think
Who
that
comes-
is it. Does it
Not,
update later or
not.
something?
Maybe.
yeah, it comes later, but it says who comes first in the mother or the wife in a married relationship.
What is that?
So what they
I don't
mean
understand the
is,
question.
so I think they mean like a mother-in-law, right?
Right, the mother-in-law.
Oh,
The wife.
the mother-in-law
Or-
is
Or it could be the mom and the husband who comes first.
I would say
So
no. It's definitely the
Did
wife.
you leave
I would
your
say
parents
you
and cling to
definitely
your wife?
you definitely give the mother-in-law more attention. So no. I say that the father-in-law comes first because you gotta get his approval. Then the wife. No, I'm just playing. But you definitely gotta put that up there. But no, the wife definitely comes first. I'm saying. But wait a minute, the mother-in-law. A lot of times.
They aren't
Oh, did I-
factors.
Are you
Did
talking about your?
sorry,
I
did
think they're talking about
I
your
meant-
own mother.
Yeah. So you know
No.
how like
you know how you get married
that's easy.
and your spouse has a mother? That's a mother-in-law.
But that's
right.
easy. What's not easy is your own mother.
or his wife. Yeah, that was what I
The
was gonna say.
mother-in-law,
No.
that's easy to put your wife first. But what's not easy that people have problems with
I love
is
how we
your
all said it.
own mother.
right.
No, people have problems with the husband being a mama's boy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
standing up to for his wife.
Yeah.
But
So-
his own mom.
From his own mom.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm thinking you talking about her, like your mother-in-law.
It's like wife.
Like who comes first, your mother-in-law, like her mom, or
Honey.
her?
Right.
Because that's
So-
easy.
So it's easy for you now. You're
Her
not
mother-in-law.
married. A lot of people. This is a big
I would
question.
think the
This is a
mother,
big-
like my
Have
own
you-
mother, would be more of a
Priority.
spicy
Yes, but
situation.
it's her mother-in-law, but it's your mom. So you understand the question now,
You're talking about my mother.
right?
Yes,
but it's
your
her
mother.
When
mother-in-law.
y'all say mother-in-law, that
So
confuses
okay,
me.
if we
Because I'm the one making the choice. So, it's my
would it
mother
be-
or my wife.
Yeah. So would it be
That
your
makes it more
mom
simple.
I'm
or your wife?
confused.
Okay. It would definitely be my wife,
Mm.
right? If we're dating, we're not together, we're not planning, then obviously it's like, no, we're not together yet. But like, Carla just said, you leave your mother and father and you cleave to your wife. So it's like, you obviously have to have a balance, like, because your wife can be tripping, right?
Right.
But-
That's why I said I think the wife needs to be secure in her position so she isn't petty. But the only way for her to become secure in that position is if you've made her secure.
Correct.
I know some people that
That's
wife has
exactly it.
security, but they. Let me not. Okay.
You got this mic all which ways. It don't
Go
even
ahead,
matter.
Because I
It's just, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna take over this show.
no, I just sat up. I apologize.
I'm supposed to be different.
I don't want to be different.
I've actually witnessed when it wasn't the mom, it was actually the wife.
What you mean?
It seemed very secure. Like the wife knew that she was the wife, and he would always go back and go to his wife. But the wife wanted to control every aspect. So if he even go back and ask his mom just for
Yeah.
a little bit of advice, it was like
No,
you come to me first, and it's like
that's not
that's
healthy.
still his mama.
Honestly, I don't like the whole.
he should come to her first because they're a union.
But
So he should come to her first. And they discuss it first because they're the union. Now you
Right.
can get outside factors, but the
But
first
if he
stop
was
is home.
talking to his mom about a personal thing that he may be dealing with so that he can bring it to his wife. Not saying that the wife won't be included in, but at first he's like,
Why are you scared of your wife that you go to your mama first?
I don't think it's a scare thing.
I guess
I
it's,
mean,
it's
you
like
can.
Yeah, I agree.
First
It's-
of all, you don't,
Keep it in the house
as
first.
a person who is newly married, remarried, you keep things in your house. Keep things in
I
your
mean, I
house.
don't have like experience on this, but I would say like it depends on what you mean by put. Like, what do you mean when you say put your wife first or put your? Because I would say if somebody's wrong, like if my wife is just dead wrong and she did, I was like,
Always black and white.
It's like I don't know how to explain it to her, maybe, because she may just, what I'm saying, be in a mood or something. I don't know, but I'm just like, yo, you tripping, bro? Like, I don't know, like to put her first when she's wrong.
Okay. So there's a way to correct your significant other.
Right.
So you can say, we get home, the scenario happened out in public. You, of course, backed your spouse up.
Yeah.
But you get in a car, you was dead wrong. And you got me out here looking crazy, backing you up, and you know you're wrong. Cause that's just me. But you don't
Okay, so
correct in public. I don't think you correct your spouse in public in front of people.
I agree with that
But
completely.
Yeah,
when
definitely.
behind closed doors, nigga, you got me out here looking crazy.
Watch your profanity. Nah, I would say, like, I don't like to usually take sides, right?
That is a
It's
lie.
very divisive. I don't like to take sides. It may come off that way because of how I communicate. I don't know, but
I agree with a lot.
I like to understand, kind of like, okay, I've had conversations with people, like, and they say, well, why are you? No, I'm not taking this person's side, but I'm just saying, like, I'm talking to you, so this is what you can do to make the situation better. And I talk to them and say, hey, this is what you can do to make the situation better. Like, these are her problems. These are his problems. Da, 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 da. Like, figure that out. Because you ain't just all in the clear. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when those arguments happen, both parties are doing something off. A lot of times.
Right. That's not
Okay,
right
no,
either.
that's borderline. Then that's the problem.
Yeah.
That would be a problem then.
Yeah, but if she's too much into a relationship and then my wife cuss her out, it's like, you're
Yeah,
right. She
yeah.
was too into it, but why did you go that far? You could have talked to me. We could have dealt with that. You can hold your, temper together a little more than cussing her out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if, because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna meet it head on. So if there's a problem, and I go to your mom, and I'm not saying go disrespectful, because we're all adults, and you need to be. You don't want your mama disrespected, so don't disrespect anybody else's.
Exactly. Thank
So
Don't talk about my mama.
you say, hey, this is an issue for me. I want to be. He needs to come to me, and we're gonna make our way in our own household. We're gonna make decisions for ourselves. I understand you may have opinions, but there's boundaries. So I can say that, and that's not me disrespecting her. That's me holding the line of my household and putting my relationship first.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to let him know, hey, I had a conversation with your mom. So I don't need to get clearance to talk to your mom because we're all adults here.
Correct.
But you need to always be respectful.
But shouldn't that be something he do, not you? Being as though the situation, like...
Yes. I mean, I've been in situations where that's happened, and I need to go in behind him and reinforce it because we mean business.
But y'all probably close, so you can do that. You know what I mean?
I think
Like-
first should be you talking to your mom, and if your mom don't respect it after that, maybe me and her can have a conversation. But the problem didn't lie. It didn't start with the mom-in-law because the mom didn't know the business until after her son came and talked to her. So no, you go tell your mom that at this point we ain't coming to her for no more advice because she's too involved, and we need to figure this out ourselves. Not immediately, first time. Oh, yeah. Hey, mom-in-law, come here.
Yeah, I
Gotta
think
talk
you
to
would use like
Yeah.
reinforcements, like a mother-in-law as, or father-in-law as a last resort.
No, I think you need to meet it head on because if you let situations keep piling up, as women, the bitterness grows.
But that's
Wait.
You meet it.
We can't hear you.
Oh wait, are we talking about general problems
that
or
would
like
be
problems
him
with the
making her-
mother-in-law or father-in-law?
Oh, problems with the in-laws.
But that would
Oh,
be
okay,
making,
never mind.
making
My
sure his wife.
my response to something
But that
else.
would be making sure his wife is secure in the relationship.
It's based
Right.
on this.
By
It's based
him,
on the
I'm
situation.
saying
Like,
by him, but doing
speaking in
it.
tongues, man.
I know, right? You heard it.
Bye sheep. Bye hallelujah. Which one are you talking? This girl.
No,
Don't
but
be
by
trying to
him
act.
doing it
I got a
first-
word from God, so I know I'm right. All right.
Hey, it lines up with the word.
I would say it is.
Yeah,
it is
definitely.
different. There are different relationship dynamics. So obviously, like, you can really be cool with the in-laws. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, yeah, go to her and tell her how you feel. No problem. If it's a new relationship, it's like, just slow your roll. Let's work. If you can have that conversation, cool. Like if I'm with my wife and she wants to have a conversation with my mom, like, yeah, this bothers me, but I know you didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? You know how to
Yeah.
communicate that.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna
Right.
let you do that. But if you over there like, I know you looked at me like that because you didn't like what I was wearing. No,
Okay.
we're not doing that. I
Right.
gotta step in like, no, that's my mama. You gonna
But
put some respect on her
oh
name.
yeah,
But
Know who you
she
married.
shouldn't. She did look at you that way, so we're gonna
definitely,
talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
definitely
So-
always keep
Oh.
a respectful relationship. Like you were talking about, like cursing out someone's mother. Like no, it shouldn't even get to that point
Right.
where you're disrespecting anyone in general. You
Yeah.
know.
But also, sometimes these men
That's that comfortability.
don't. Sometimes these
Yeah,
men do
true.
not step up and
It's
say, "Hey,
comfortable.
like they don't pay attention. Like I didn't see this going on because I wasn't paying attention." It's like, no, pay attention to what's going on and address it. Like you may not catch every situation. You may not know that your wife is bothered by something, but I'll say, look, if you can see something clearly and you got discernment or you got, intuition, whatever you want to call it, I would just say focus on what's going on and say, yo, have that conversation with your mom. Have that conversation with your dad or, with your wife or whatever. Like before
Yeah.
it gets too spicy, you know what I'm saying?
I think we got more comments coming in. Any
Right?
more questions?
I think
on
we'll read a few more comments and then we will call it a night. You want to read some of those comments in the crew?